So HubSpot recently announced what seems to be more than 200 plus product features, or at least this is what they say, and I'm going to check those out today. The thing is that a lot of these are actually still in beta. Probably they learned something from Apple doing this AI in beta thing, but let's see. What I'm mostly excited about is their Breeze AI suite, which include their Breeze Intelligence, some lead scoring stuff, multi-step forms, and some bunch of other stuff, including all the content remix. So yep, stay with me. We're going to check those out. Let's start with the new lead scoring tool. If you ever configured manual lead scoring on HubSpot, you know it's not the most intuitive setup to do, and even a bit harder to maintain. We've actually seen quite some clients using a dedicated lead scoring platform to overcome this challenge. Now, the new lead scoring feature provides us with several new upgrades from the current manual lead scoring. So one is a clear separation between contact scoring and company scoring. The second one is dedicated score mechanisms for engagement and for qualification, or fit if you want to call it that way. We also got a much better UI that is easy to use with score limits per attribute groups. We got a time decay option. We got a built-in threshold mechanism to easily trigger workflows. So all of that is really nice additions. The new lead scoring option is on top of the existing predictive scoring that is automatically scoring your contacts and their likelihood to close. To set up the lead scoring, just go to Marketing, Lead Scoring, choose the type of object you want to score, contact or company, choose the type of scoring, engagement or fit scoring, and start adding the relevant event groups and events. Now, do yourself a favor and don't over-engineer this. Think about which events are actually impactful versus which we just want to believe those are impactful. For example, visiting an intent page is a nice engagement event, but do you really think your sales team care about this type of activity? If you can justify your lead scoring logic to your sales team, or it's difficult for even your marketing team to understand, you won't get your sales team to buy in. Just keep it simple, enjoy the improved UI, and definitely turn this feature on. I'd give it a 6 out of 10 if it's properly configured. Okay, now in terms of Breeze, I did a full video on Breeze Intelligence, so I'm not going to review it here. For Breeze Intelligence, basically, there are 3 main use cases for Breeze Intelligence. One of them is enrichment. The second one is buyer intent, which is you can set it up here at Marketing Buyer Intent. This is actually what was already free in Clearbit, so you just edit it to HubSpot. You can define your market, and then you can define your first person intent, so whomever visited your website. Definitely check this out. It's easy to do, again, help you prioritize accounts. I don't see why not configure it, and it's built in HubSpot. Oh, and the third use case, besides engagement and buyer intent, is form shortening. Not there yet. I had very high hopes for the form shortening, but unfortunately, it's only supporting very limited amount of fields right now. So I would still use it, but don't get your hopes so yet. Make sure you follow up. Anyway, 2 other features using AI are Copilot and agents. So the Copilot, if you don't know what a Copilot is, it's basically someone like a virtual assistant that works with you. You can pop it up here anytime you need. I use it to score some stuff, help me write emails and stuff like that. I would give it a, I don't know, if you're using ChatGPT, you're pretty much used to it, or Copilot in Microsoft or whatever you use. It's okay. It's okay. Now, I didn't use the agents yet, but those looks promising. So you have the prospecting agent and you have the social agent, and you have the content agents. I don't use HubSpot customer and service for my clients, so I don't know about that, but those 3 seems very, very promising, especially the prospecting agent. I'm actually trying now 3 different prospecting automated AI prospecting tools. So I'm going to review it in a separate video as well to see what it actually works. but check those out. The Content Remix is basically a repurposing tool where you can upload like a fully recorded webinar, and then it will create shorts from it for social and stuff like that using the highlights. It will create a blog post based on the transcribe of the video, come up with a nice blog post, even emails, social posts, all of this kind of stuff. Now, while I don't trust AI to write the content for me, I would definitely give it a go in terms of starting multiple drafts across the board, blogs, social posts and stuff like that, and just go in there and edit. And for the shorts, look, people are now used to AI created videos. The next new feature I'm about to cover is multi-step forms. As before, you'll need to opt into the beta program. Then when you create a new form, just select the new editor. I'm not a forms fan. Generally, I would keep the forms on your website as short as possible. Less friction, higher conversion. But being realistic, if you have a long list of qualification questions your sales team insists of having, or if you just want to provide a more personalized experience, asking a few additional questions might be worth it. If you're using longer forms, multi-step forms will feel much less overwhelming for your users. I really like the ability to customize or personalize the next step of the form based on user previous inputs. You can present different questions for different people based on their initial answers, or even create a logic to change what they will see after the submission, or where they will be redirected to. If you're running an ABM campaign and know who you are trying to get to fill in a form, this could be a huge user experience win. I'd give the new form fill editor 7 out of 10. My big issue with the new form editor is that HubSpot don't allow custom coding for styling modification for some reason. Most of my clients, and also we at Airfleet on our website, we don't like the default out-of-the-box look, even with the customization available on HubSpot. So we're not going to use this feature, at least until the customization open will be available. In terms of form shortening, check out my Breeze Intelligence review linked in the description. Now, there are a bunch of interesting integrations. Check out the Spotlight to see the other new features. I saw an integration with Amplitude that seems really interesting. You can actually get segments in your CRM in HubSpot based on what your customers are doing on your product, assuming you're using Amplitude. So this looks interesting and promising, especially for upselling. If you're doing PLG and you have free trial user, or you have like a free tier users, so you can then prioritize where you're going to reach out directly on HubSpot. All of this cool stuff. So check it out, check out all of the updates, and I hope you enjoyed this video.